And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Nick Pivetta. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The pitch. Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And he deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And there's a foul ball. Move to first. Henderson dives back in, but they got him.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
One out, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. Springer ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And today's starter, Cade Povich. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The lefty fires. Number 7 leading things off and takes a strike. The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark. Ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2. And ball one. That misses the zone. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now second in the American League in hitting. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Base is empty. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Kirk makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So now here's the DH, Heston Kjerstad.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
There's a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho. The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Well, I can't argue with that one. And clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Rodolfo Castro at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one close. Ruled the ball. And a count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Struck him out looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. One and 2 now. On the ground, right side. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. John Birdie at the plate. And the pitch. There's the strike. And delivers outside. And a 1-2. And another ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to Guerrero. And one away in the top of the third.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Orelvis Martinez. Here comes the pitch. The 0-1. Late swing fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Outside low, 2-2. The wind to the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now a chance for Rafael Lantigua. That one missed. Off the mark there. 2-0. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Gunnar Henderson. Pivetta back to work. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the righty deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Go ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
4th inning underway, no score. Runner on the move. Stays alive. The 0-2. Runner goes again. That one hit to right. Springer pulls it in on the run. And now it's Juan Soto. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. And the 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And that's down and away. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Struck out swinging his first time. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. One down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And another Another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now here is Heston Kjerstad. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Next pitch way upstairs. And there's a ball. .3-0 down. And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And into the box for Baltimore, John Birdie. And there's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Frias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 4 runs already in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 4th at the plate. Number 7. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 0-2. Just missed. And now it's even up. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Number 54, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Just missed. And it's fouled away. At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And that's the inning. One left for Toronto. They're down 4-0. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And the right-hander back to work. Mullins, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson will hit next. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Varsho going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now, Ahmed Rosario. Pitch misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Pivetta out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Luis Frias into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2-0. Way high. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Rosario runs. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
We'll just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. And a strike. That one missed. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Jays nothing.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your crown. Ow, and I ain't tripping down, I get down. My bite is bigger than my growl, I'm proud. A lion is on the prowl, my pain, I'm hiding.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. The wind of the pitch. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. On to O'Hearn. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Orioles leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my baby.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And strike 2. Ripped on a line. And George makes the grab. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering down in the dirt. Up the middle, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
John Birdie, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, not close. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And he deals. And misses inside. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And a pitch. Misses again, 5 in a row. Next offering is in for a strike. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Rafael Lantigua. Povich back to work. That one hammered but pulled foul. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto makes the grab, one down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-2. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air on the infield, O'Hearn settles under it. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The Blue Jays down by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning.
Can't trust that life online, now you want that.
Back now in Toronto, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 43 up and throwing. Cabrera also throwing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Late with the swing there. Nobody out, runner at first. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Pickoff move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Two one now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Springer there makes the catch. 2 on, 1 out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3. Outside, and it's 1-0. That's towards center. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ball 1 there. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-hander kick steals. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Throw into third. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. In there safely. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jose Urena.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
2 outs. Now 1-1. Fought off foul. One, 2 now. And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. John Birdie waiting for a turn at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 6 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, number 54. The lefty fires. Inside, just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Guerrero in the box again. Takes a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And that drops in for a strike. Man at first, one away. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And next for Toronto, Rodolfo Castro. Foul ball. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The 0-1. That one pushed foul.
One ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a good eye there. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Very high with that one. And it's a full count. Bounce to third. Rosario. Jump throw across his body. Awesome play there. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. A little bit high. Ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Guerrero on third. Varsho on at second with two down. Slice down the right side.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Got him looking for the K. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, John Birdie. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Urania, a 6'2 righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and two strikes. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Just missed. And another ball. Clips the corner. That's strike one. And that one is inside. 3-2 now. High fly ball out to left field. Under it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Bounce to the right. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Martinez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Lantigua in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, still up against a 6-0 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Genesis Cabrera.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And here it comes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here comes the pitch.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2. That to right. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. And that's down and away. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. At the belt and fires. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Soto. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Pinch hitter coming on, Ryan Mountcastle, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Offense held. Staying in the game on defense, Ryan Mountcastle. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Birdie makes the grab, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled, and they're down to their last out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
6-0 is how this one ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.